FiiTii reached out to sponsor a video, which is why I want to tell you guys about the FiiTii HiFi Air with ANC. Now, this is a really interesting pair of headphones. It comes in right at the $50 mark. And actually, FiiTii is based on a company that you guys might be familiar with, Mifo. I'd actually reviewed a pair of Mifo headphones in the past, and I really like them. Now, these headphones from FiiTii have some interesting specs, and they let you, the consumer, choose whether or not you want a more dynamic sound or a flatter sound. Now, when you order these headphones from FiiTii on their website, you can choose between one dynamic driver or a dual hybrid driver. Now, this kind of customization on ordering is pretty cool, and I like that customers have the option between choosing what type of sound they want. Now, if you're thinking that the dual driver setup is gonna cost you a lot more, have no concern. It's only 10 bucks more. And if you guys use the coupon code in the description, you'll get an additional 20% off, which I think makes these headphones really compelling in the landscape of the $40 to $75 active noise canceling headphones. Now, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you'll know that we start all of these videos with the specs of these headphones. So let's run down the specs for you guys pretty quick. We got Bluetooth 5.2 with AAC and SBC audio codec. We have 2 levels of ANC, being their ANC off and ANC on. Now, in the controls for these, they tell you that it's their mild ANC, when really it's just ANC off, ANC on, and a transparency mode. Now, talking about ANC, I want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up with how it affects the battery life. Now, it's 5 hours of playback with the transparency mode on. ANC on, you're gonna get 4 hours of battery life, and then ANC off is going to give you 6 hours of playback time. Now, if you have ANC off, you're gonna have 36 hours total playtime with the included case, and it does take about 2 hours to charge that case from 0 to full over USB-C. Unfortunately, there are no fast charging options, and there's also no wireless charging. But have no concern, because with the case, you'll be able to recharge these headphones 5 times. Now, another really surprising aspect of these headphones is the fact that they're IPX water and splash resistant, making them a great option if you want to work out with these headphones. And at 4 grams each, you definitely would want to work out with these headphones. Using these headphones in the gym, it felt like I wasn't wearing headphones at all because they were extremely lightweight, and I wasn't going back to my phone to change any of the playback settings because these headphones have the full playback controls on everything, which means that if you're using these in the gym, you don't have to go to your phone to change songs. And in my opinion, that really helps you stay kind of zoned in and focused at the gym. Now, they feature dual mics for better call quality, and I got to try these out in a crowded cafe. Let's see how they sound in a crowded cafe right now.
Guys, right now, you're listening to me on the FiiTii HiFi Air 2. I'm in a cafe, not that busy, but we do have the street right outside. Comment how I sound.
Now let's go ahead and give you guys a test of what these are like in a quiet studio.
And here we go, guys, in a quiet studio, FiiTii HiFi Air ANC mic test. How do I sound?
And I think that with these mics, they're definitely okay. It's not the best microphone quality I've heard, but these headphones are really trying to do a little bit of everything. Now I want to go ahead and move on to the construction, design, build quality, and materials of this pair of headphones. And let's start with the case. Now, the case is relatively small, and the case has 3 charging indicator lights when you charge the headphones up, and it lets you know when you're gonna need another charge. I really like having this indicator on the front of the case so that I'm never picking up a dead pair of headphones, because that's a big pain in the butt. Now, the lid of the case is held closed by strong magnets, but it doesn't stay open, and it's not a smart lid. At this price point, I think it's totally okay. The headphones pair fast enough when you take one of them out of your ear. What is really nice about the case, it's the materials used. I like the choices of plastic used for the outside of that, and I think that overall these headphones look really nice and they feel really nice in hand. Now moving on to the headphones themselves, they're teeny, and that's a good thing. These headphones do a great job of totally allowing you to just put them in and forget about the outside world. They are small, low profile, and they have a semi-translucent plastic on them so that when you actually end up taking them out of your ears, you can see some of that inner driver or the dual drivers and the small teardrop shape of the stem that houses the microphone just makes them really easy and really convenient to take in and out of your ear. Now, one thing I really like about the design of the actual headphones themselves is that they have a clearly defined touch area. Now, this is really nice because they allow you to easily use the full suite of controls just by feeling where that little indentation is on the headphones. I really like this, and I think that headphones that feature a touch control scheme should use a design that kind of gives a dedicated space for where that touch panel is. Now, the ANC on these headphones is active and present, and for the price, I think that these hit the sweet spot for ANC. Now, is it the best ANC that I've ever heard? No, but I think that this ANC is average, if not maybe a bit above average for the price point. And to remind you of that price point, these come in at under like 60 bucks. Now, putting these headphones in for the first time, I fired up some music, and I just want to give you what some of my first takeaways were when listening to it. Now, the first song was Running by 21 Savage, and this has really rich bass, and it comes across on these headphones really, really well. It's really thick and punchy, and there isn't that much of a bass or just sound signature shift in general when you turn on ANC. Now, I wanted to shift gears a little bit to something a little bit more dynamic and some more EDM, so I listened to Born to Rage by Data Life. Now, this song also has really, really thick, punchy bass, and it sounds pretty good. I noticed some of the mids and the vocals in this song sounded a little bit repressed, but I think that's okay. Now, I was expecting for these headphones to not do so well when we listen to music with more lyrics. In this instance, we listened to We Don't Care by Kanye West, and I was actually surprised at how crisp and clear his vocals came across. I think that they sounded pretty good. Overall, I'm actually pretty happy with what these headphones are, and aside from this being a sponsored video, I think that these headphones do make a compelling choice, especially compared to other headphones on the market at their price point. Now, if you guys want me to go ahead and do a deep dive with these, or maybe a comparison versus other $60 headphones in a non-sponsored video, let me know in the comment section down below. And big thanks to FiiTii for reaching out to me and bringing you guys this video. Until next time, it's been Mitchell. Peace.